This week we've got Robo Bees, Alive Sushi, and Tall Man Fail.
Take it away, Tiffany.
Yeah, you just have to.
I have to do it.
You have to.
I have to.
Bart cringes every
I gotta
time.
do it. I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
Is it because bees are going extinct, and then if they die, then we all die?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
I know. I wasn't
real?
being exaggerated.
Oh, really?
There's a honeybee problem.
There is. We gotta save our bees.
Yup, they're not fucking.
They're not pollinating.
And they're getting sick.
Yeah, they're not pollinating. Which
What
is
makes bees fuck?
I don't know.
Like what turns them on?
Yeah, like what's going on in the
Isn't
world?
fucking like the sun patterns or some shit, and they have the bee dance, and they know how to make it back to the flower, and they fuck each other?
In the flower? That's romantic. Oh yeah, they have like a 16-step fucking dance.
Yeah, they have a little dance.
I think most bees are sterile.
Ghost? I don't know.
Almost.
I think so.
Is it just one queen bee?
I think it's just one, queen bee that's
She gets
popping out all these
knocked up.
fucking babies.
One queen per hive?
Popping up all these babies.
What other bee rules do we know?
And who's the bee gigolo that's fucking the queen bee?
Oh dang! I want to be a queen bee.
is there just one that fucks the queen bee, or
Don't they
does she
pass the
get
queen
both?
around? I thought they
Yeah.
passed the queen around.
What does that mean? Like they pass her around? Like everyone gets to fuck her?
Yeah, everyone gets a turn.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like that, wasn't it? Isn't it?
I think it is.
I don't know. I thought there was a couple of gigolo bees.
I wish we had a scientist here. He's like, oh yeah, they pass her around. Yeah.
I know we should bring a professional in so that they could like set the record straight.
Then we wouldn't be just kidding music.
No, but we should get a guy and
We'd be
sit him
too
here.
legit.
No. We should sit him here and then see how long he'll stay here before he just fucking leaves.
On his
Oh,
own.
we need like a Dr. Drew. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to fuck around, but he knows his
Sure, you
shit.
got the info.
I don't want no fucking nerds in our group. I'll beat the fuck out of them. Just kidding.
How do they fuck though, real quick though? Is it like doggy style or is it like one on top of it? Is it like missionary?
I think it's doggy style.
Is
I
it?
think so.
Bees fuck doggy style?
Yeah.
Wait,
They get mounted.
Sure.
that's hot. That's turning me
Oh
on.
wait, but then the queen bee gets fucked? Doggy
Yep.
style?
I think so.
Oh.
Well, I think her mouth is getting fucked too.
Just type in bee fucking and we can figure
my
we can answer this
God.
once and for all. Bee fucking.
Right? Isn't it doggy style and then also her mouth too, right?
Maybe.
Well, I hope not. That's a waste. If they're going extinct, they gotta stop mouth fucking.
That's what it is, yeah, probably.
But what if he stings her with a stinger and then
It is doggy style.
It is, right? Yeah.
now
Share with the
bees-
class.
I've seen bee porn before.
I know.
This is a
See?
menage a trois.
Oh god. Oh.
Whoa!
Look, he's like fingering his butt.
Ew.
A little bit.
Is it 3 or is it 2?
No, it's 3.
Because he's like, hey, look, I can't come unless you play with my butt. And he's like, okay.
Oh my god.
So there's 2 in 1? Like they're like the fucking, what's the shocker?
And that's that bee's whole job.
Oh shit, here's another angle.
Are we just sitting
That's that bee's entire job.
It's 3?
and landed?
That's fun. 2.
That's fun. You want to be the queen bee girl?
No, it just looks like a party.
No, but it takes 3 to mate. They can't just do 2.
That's a devil's threesome.
That's what me and Jill look like.
Which one?
You're the bigger one.
So you get on top of her.
No wonder it felt good. I watched it and I'm like, there's something about that that
Familiar.
just feels really warm. That's what it, thank you, baby. That's what it was.
There are these Japanese scientists that have developed a remotely controlled drone the size of a dragonfly which is able to pollinate. So they're calling these robo bees, which is the Black Mirror episode coming to life.
Remember?
And I think it's dope that it's from Japanese people because they probably just watched the same video we did of the devil's threesome, turned them on, and they're like, we can't have these beautiful creatures go extinct. Let's applaud for the Japanese people.
Everything.
I got your back.
I got you back. They love sex over there. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I can second that as a Japanese. That's true.
Did that motivate you?
Everything motivates. Yeah.
Are you extra horny, you think?
Everything for no reason. Yeah.
As a Japanese man?
For no reason. It just happens. I was just born horny.
Do you look like a bowl of fruit and you like need to fuck something?
Like a bowl of noodles.
Yeah, like just anything.
No, maybe.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah. If it looks like a titty, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the meme. So
That's dope though.
No, it's scary.
That's kind of
Have you
scary.
seen the Black Mirror episode where they have robo
No, I don't
bees?
watch Black Mirror.
Okay, well they have this episode and they end up getting hacked.
And then you could go into people's brains through their nose or ears and then you could kill them. I beat you to the punch.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
targeted assassinations. I remember that one.
Yeah, and then they're actually mentioning that same thing in this article too, that they're saying like that is something to be concerned about, that there is a possibility that these bees can get hacked. So
Damn.
Then
kinda
they
scary.
shouldn't make it then.
What are you gonna do with a hacked bee, man? What would I do
what
with
Joe
it?
just said.
You can target and kill somebody? They have a stinger that could, like, do that?
I don't know.
No, they could crawl into your nose and then go into your
They
brain.
hit like a specific part of your brain that makes you.
Or then you could go through your ear and
Your
it could go through your
sinuses are
head.
just a cavity. I don't think it like literally like is open to your
we
brain
did
because
this
that would
one.
mean your brain is open to the world. Like
We did this one JK News episode where this woman, she kept having a runny nose, and it turns out it was her brain fluid leaking out.
oh well, that's just like I think something wrong with her, right? Because I don't think your brain is literally open to the sinuses to. Because then you'd be breathing onto your brain.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know.
The intercerebral fluid,
Yep.
and it's
I heard
between
it.
the brain and your skull. But I think, and that's where kind of like this exchange of blood or nutrients and.
Damn fool, you been smoking cigarettes?
That was like my grandpa like explaining something to me. He's like, well, when I was with your grandma, he's like, well, it's like 1940, 1947.
Just like, what the fuck, man?
It like scares you, like, Jesus Christ.
He wants you to stay awake.
Hit me. Yeah.
Well, is that better, or is it better for him to just push through while he's like?
Yeah, true.
I can't. I'm with you. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
But these bees, though, they're saying that they can program them to have a pretty much like sort of a digital map of every single flower and petal, like every like super detailed map to the point where these bee drones can go and pollinate each flower.
Why are we, yeah, this is tight. This is not scary. This is dope.
It is tight,
There's no
but
cameras on it, no fucking stingers, no like. If it just literally all it can do is pollinate, good, right? It's gonna save the world.
I like how you're like, hey, look, let's not arm the bees, okay?
Like, why would they?
Why do they need little mini machine guns?
I'm comfortable as long as they have nice round stingers, not sharp.
Dude, the Japanese people are listening to this now and they're like, oh, fuck.
we fucked up.
Yeah. And they're saying that, dude, fucking break every stinger now by hand.
They're probably like, oh man, where's David? I'm gonna click on the next one. Like how everybody watches this thing. I love it.
Yeah. All right, for our next story, there was this video that went viral of this sushi in Japan that was not dead. It was very much alive on this guy's plate.
I thought that was, normal.
I thought they have, they have stuff like that.
Right?
Well, apparently not. This is a clam, surf clam. So, but by the way that they're reporting this, it's not supposed to be alive.
Doesn't seem natural.
I love it. I know nothing about it.
Here we
Oh
go.
shit.
Oh damn, it's twitching.
It even reacts to the chopstick.
That's so sad.
He's like, where's the water? Where's my mom? Where's my dad?
It's taken out of the shell, though.
Where's my shell? It stings! It burns!
The soy sauce on it.
They're speaking
did.
Chinese. I think they're speaking Chinese.
This one was kind of dark to me.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because it's alive.
It's like the struggle for life. You know
Do you eat
what I'm saying?
sushi? Like
Yeah, I eat sushi, sure.
That just looks delicious.
It looks like something helpless is my thing. That it's so helpless, it's like, damn.
Yeah, because I mean, I've
It's
eaten.
like, what the fuck even is it as an organism?
Well, usually as soon as the chef puts it down, you're supposed to put it in your mouth, and you miss that whole part.
Yeah.
And then it's wiggling in your mouth, and you just look around like, yep, it's still alive.
Wait, with regular sushi?
Yeah, when they pass it to you.
Some,
I didn't know
yeah.
you get live sushi like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be it's kind of like a gimmick experience thing.
Yeah, well, I've had like the live
octopus.
or squid or one of those,
How was that?
and I mean, it was an experience. But they chop it up, so it's not alive. It's just like the rigor mortis of it.
That one's kind of scary though, because we ate it in Korea.
Yep.
And then it was literally a lot. Like, here's a fish tank. They grabbed that motherfucker out,
Yep.
put it right here, and then chopped it up. It was alive. They chopped
That
it up
bitch had fucking scissors, like, wick, 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 wick. And then the like baby octopus is like crawling on the hand and shit. Or like one of them got on a table and it was like trying to leave, and then she grabbed it back up and she's like just chopping it up. And I was like, damn.
I feel like if I saw that, I probably wouldn't have eaten it. But they chop it up in the back, and then they bring it already in little pieces, and it's just like wiggling. So I'm like disconnected from the fact that it was alive.
Good for you. Good for you.
It's alive.
It reminded me of like when my cousin used to cut the eyes of snails when it started raining.
Wait, what?
Like with scissors.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I think he needs a hug. He needs a hug. He's tapping back into his childhood.
Yeah, he's like, he used to cut the eyes of all my pets, of my pet snails.
Hug each other, goddammit.
When it was raining, my cousin was like, I can't wait to go outside. And then he would drag me out when we would have a bottle of salt and he would bring his scissors out and then he would just be sitting there cutting the fucking eyes of every single snail. And then he would make me throw salt on them.
I understand you so much now, Joe.
Is he located? Is he in Monterey Park? Where's he at?
He's in prison now, dude.
He's in prison. Go figure, really.
Some Asian kid upbringing though. You know, like the instant noodles, the shenamyeon, it's like a red pack. When it was raining, we would purposely go in the kitchen and take out the seasoning pack and sprinkle it on snails, and you would see it foam up, and it was like the funnest thing to do.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible.
You can't judge him. What the fuck?
I was forced to go out.
You were guilty by association.
I know.
You're horrible.
I looked up to him.
Oh man.
Gross.
But yeah, there's things like they get fish, right? You'll see the fish in the fish tank, and then they'll get it, and then they'll fillet it while the fish is alive, and then so the fish is on your plate, filleted, and it's twitching while there's pieces of meat right there, and then that's kind of like a show. It's not really. There's no emotional attachment
God,
to
this
it.
sounds like the Yulin Dog Festival.
Because it was like, well, I think it comes from like way back in the day, right? Before refrigeration or something, I think you guys said. And it was to show how fresh it
It's
was.
supposed to be, yeah, because they'll get a fish out of the bucket, and then they'll cut the fish out of the bucket immediately, and then it's fresh. Versus like now.
But it shouldn't still be alive and like still dying. That
I can't hang with it. Yeah. If it's on my plate and it's still wiggling.
like chop the head off in front of me.
You know,
I
back
could
in
see
the day,
it
though,
stop.
and I'm talking about not even maybe even like 10 years ago, they thought that fish didn't have any like feeling of pain.
Yeah.
Like that's a new discovery. So
They
when
do
I hear,
have feeling of pain, or they don't?
They do feel pain.
They just found out that fucking plants have feeling of pain too. So
Yeah.
it's about to get real in this bitch.
They do.
Plants fight. They go like they fight over each other with roots.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they speak to each other.
See?
I don't know about that.
They
So if
do.
we want to
I
not
get
harm
it.
any animals, we just can't eat anything then, pretty much.
Yeah, if you don't want to hurt anything that can feel pain, exactly.
Don't even eat no beans.
Then eat rice, I guess, or I don't
No,
know.
I mean, you
Or
could,
boil it first, you know.
I don't think it's a problem with eating live things. It's like make sure it's dead. Like when you see a deer that got hit by a truck, shoot the motherfucker. It's dead. Then we'll eat it.
This
Whatever.
banana's alive.
But like it's alive and like twitching, and you're like enjoying the like.
They do cut the heads off of the fish.
Yeah.
And then so it is dead, but then it's I don't know.
So it's just like the latent effects of like the nerve.
so.
Okay.
yeah, the rigor mortis.
I don't know. When I see fish, it's the same as plants to me. Maybe a mammal would make me feel different. Like if it was a
If it has
calf.
fur.
Only if it's cute.
Yeah. If it was like a fucking skunk and it's all like wiggling like this and I have to get a spoon and eat out of its stomach like that would probably gross me out.
I did grow up vegetarian, so like I was kind of scared of meat and fish and all that stuff. But then the more I started to eat sushi, and the fresher the sushi got and the more delicious it tastes, I started to have this correlation. So now when I see how fresh that is, I'm like, God damn, that shit must be really good.
Well, you know, according to this article here, they're saying that a lot of people were arguing that the twitching is not a sign of freshness. They're suggesting that it's nothing more but a reaction from the surviving nerves that were not removed properly during preparation.
And so is that supposed to make it delicious?
But it's just rigor mortis?
Well, rigor mortis is when something gets stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit look.
No.
I thought that's what rigor mortis was.
No, it's when you're just fucking. Like,
It's like 3 days later when the thing just like won't move, and you could like pick up a dead rat and it just like keeps the fucking. Like,
Oh, then what is it called?
It's the fucking Thriller move.
What is it called when they twitch after they die then?
I think it's the nerves.
just the nerves.
Yeah.
You got nerve.
Yeah, because your body part, your whole body doesn't die at the same time. Sometimes your lungs die first, and then your brain's still sending neuron signals, so that's still moving around, or your liver still might be alive. Every part shuts off at different times.
That's why your
Rigor
dick can be
mortis
alive
only
on the table even. You can be and you get a boner, right? Yeah, that happens. I'm not even kidding.
That does. That's fucking disgusting.
Isn't that crazy? Like you're dead and you have a fucking rager.
But then what if you like jack it off, but the balls died and nothing comes out?
okay.
That's a really
Because
damn.
the dick and the balls can die at different times.
That's why we need a doctor here to see if he would leave during this conversation.
Are there any
Where are
doctors with
you?
a sense of humor that would like to sit in
I
on
met a
Drinking?
fan yesterday at the barber shop.
FAN or FAG? I'm not sure what you said.
Fan.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't say fag.
I thought he said I met a fag yesterday. That's what I thought. So I'm like, wait a minute, FAN?
No, so the other day, a fan at the barber shop, he's been watching us for a long time. I was like, oh, when did you watch this? He goes, oh, when I was in high school. Now he's a doctor. That's how long he's been watching.
So we helped them get into medical school?
Maybe he'd be down to sit in then.
Yeah, but Yeah, so he's doing his residency right now. So he's not like a full on, but he is a doctor.
Yeah, he is.
You know?
Yeah, he is.
Did he have a sense of humor?
I mean, if he likes our shit,
You got to. You
Yeah.
have to.
if he likes our shit, I was like,
Well, some do, but then I get a little scared because some of it's like dad comedy or Patch Adams kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like I put on the rubber nose. He's like, oh yeah, I love comedy. You know, like that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'd rather have that type of comedy than a doctor with like some twisted comedy, and then I don't know, does like.
I want Dr. Nick.
Oh, I like that shit though.
I want the animal doctor.
Veterinarian.
They can say whatever the fuck they want.
I know you have such power as a doctor and authority wearing that coat. Like you can come in and be like, hey, you know, holding somebody else's chart and shit, like all that stuff.
They never know shit anyways.
Alright, for our last story,
Moving on.
let's move on.
No
Doctors
clarification needed.
never know shit.
Yes.
Well, that's what people think. They think if we have a doctor here, that will speak for all doctors. Because one doctor here means that they speak for the entire medical community.
That's true. They don't even agree themselves.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But you're right. That
I
is.
simplified it.
I have your back here because obviously doctors have completely different opinions about different things.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why you need to get 3, 4, 5 opinions. That cancer is benign. Motherfucker.
Wait, you wanted it not to be benign?
To be benign.
Yeah.
Not malignant.
I wanted it.
You were all pissed? Fuck, I don't got cancer. God damn it.
Alright, for our last story, there were these teens that thought it'd be funny to do a 2-for-1 kind of deal to get into the theater to watch Black Panther.
What's so funny about that?
You'll see.
Oh, I still haven't watched it. I want to watch it.
Oh, they're doing the trench coat thing?
The tall man.
That's great. I always wanted to do it.
You're pretty close to that. What are you talking about?
That's you by yourself, dude.
That's so noticeable, though.
So
What you guys
funny.
are talking about?
That's hilarious.
I don't get it.
That's hilarious.
I don't get it.
That's where it was, right? The Little Rascals?
Yeah.
They did this for jokes, huh?
Yeah.
They did this for jokes.
That's a long trench coat then.
How do you get such a long ass trench coat? And his arms are long too.
They went to the big and tall store for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and they captioned it, we tried getting the 2-for-1 special at Black Panther. The manager was not having it.
For being that funny, come on.
Man.
It's just one seat.
Maybe his regional manager is a real bastard, though. You never know. But how much money they spend at the big and tall store?
A lot of money. I bet.
Or he has a really big dad.
There you go.
That trench coat is so fucking long though. For someone who actually fits into that, what are they, like 8 feet? That shit's huge.
I don't think it's really that long. Is it?
It looked pretty tall. I don't
It
know.
looked like they would have to bend up.
Here's a photo.
The average walkway is 8 feet. It looks longer than 8 feet, to be honest.
True.
That's
That does
long.
look, I guess it is pretty long.
The best is when it's 3 kids stacked one on top of the other.
That would have been awesome.
It's not quite there, you know?
Did you ever see the meme where they show you like a dude wearing like baggy shirt, saggy baggy pants?
Yeah.
And then they show the transparent image of it, and it's like 2 or 3 midgets sitting on each other.
Oh, you can't say the word midget, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't say midget?
Oh, it's people of little.
Little people.
Well, it's fine if we have a trigger warning before the video. There you go. Well, I know that we do that now. Good.
Tom Segura made a joke about that, and I thought that was genius.
Did.
Oh, you know what else I liked about the Tom Segura stand-up is I found out that there's no such thing as white people loyalty. And they
Oh,
were
that was a
jealous.
funny
They were
bit.
jealous of
I
minority loyalty. And he says, I was like, what is this? Really?
Yeah.
I was like, is this true?
White people loyalty?
There's no white people loyalty?
So much my whole life.
Well, there is, and that's when it gets scary.
That's what he was
Yeah,
mentioning. It's the
exactly.
tiki torch white guys.
Yeah.
That's the white people
Because
loyalty.
technically you can't really have it.
What?
What happened?
No, you can't.
Oh, 'cause you
no,
just stopped.
technically, white people they can't be loyal to each other because it just feels like, oh fuck, there's oppression again or something like that. So it kind of sucks that even if they do want
That
to,
sucks. They should have white.
Well, I speak for all white people as a white person.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that that's not true.
Oh, I get it.
You have your
There you
backup.
go.
Yeah, you do.
See? Because I'm a white representative.
Yeah.
So I speak for all.
I
You
speak
speak
for all
all
white
women.
women. Like
Yeah.
every white woman in the world.
That's right, yeah. When you
I
say
am her voice.
I speak for all fucking Asians, even if they don't want it. That's because that's what I believe in.
Well, you don't speak for all Asian women. Where's the Asian woman here?
I speak for all Asian women.
Bart does because he
Because I know what-
identifies as an Asian girl.
Yes, I do.
Bart, now Bart and Joe, do you guys ever have a different opinion about anything?
Never.
No, right?
Absolutely
Because
never.
you're Asian men, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad we all agree.
Because we have to completely agree.
That's right.
Or else, if we don't agree, then it's like we're backstabbing the group.
See, that's why I don't buy all this. Like, okay, there's also Asian loyalty or whatever. I know there's a degree of it, but I don't know if it's like widespread.
No. There's
Inter-Asian.
there's Asian loyalty. Just Chinese people don't have loyalty. That's it.
Damn, y'all hit Chinese people so hard.
What Tom is trying to say though is like if there's a group of mixed people, right? And then if like let's say some dude talks shit to the black guy, the other black guy in the group is immediately gonna stand up and back that guy. Same thing, group of mixed people. If there's 2 or 3 Asians, some guys punks the Asian guy, they're all gonna stand up. If someone talks shit to the white guy, the other white guy's gonna be like, I have nothing to do with this, because they know if things get pushed all the way to the extremes, it's gonna end up being the black and the Latino and the Asian. Everyone's gonna team up on the 2 white guys.
I see what you're saying.
So they don't ever want it to get to that point.
Gotcha.
So they're just like that
It's
one.
about de-escalation.
Yeah, if they're on their own. I'm just
I haven't seen the bit.
You call it de-escalation, so that's good. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I witnessed this the other day when we were getting ice cream. There was this guy like with he was like bumping some African music in
He was
the
like
car.
an Uber driver.
Yeah, an Uber driver,
Yeah,
right?
like an African Uber driver.
And then this
Yeah.
guy he was on his date. He's like an African kid. And then like he was like, oh shit, and he just starts dancing, right? He goes, you Nigerian man? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, and then they just had this African connection, like just from the music. And he came up to the car, and then he got out of the car, and they started fucking like dancing and shit. And I was like, what?
That's like a scene in a movie.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? This is so real.